1. Neutral gear. It allows the car to be shifted into neutral immediately without having to downshift through the gears. F1 drivers can't risk accidentally selecting neutral, which is why they can't engage it using the paddles on the steering wheel. Pit lane speed limiter. This button acts as a speed limiter. Drivers press it when entering the pit lane, so no matter how hard they press the accelerator, the car will never exceed 100 kilometers per hour. As everyone knows, this button is used to communicate with the race engineer and the team. Pit confirm allows the driver to send a signal before entering the pit lane so that the mechanics can prepare for the pit stop. It's mainly used to confirm that the driver is coming into the pits. SOCT, state of charge. This button is related to the deployment of stored energy. In other words, it controls how the stored electrical energy in the car is used. Here, the charge button on the Ferrari steering wheel puts the power unit into charge mode. This control button doesn't actually collect energy. Instead, it changes the charging mode. Differential. When taking a corner, the outside wheel travels a greater distance than the inside wheel. That's why the outer tires rotate faster. With this setting, drivers can adjust how much the differential is locked or open. When locked, both the inside and outside wheels rotate at the same speed. When open, they rotate at different speeds. Engine brake controls the engine braking level. The oil button activates an additional oil pump to increase lubrication, sending extra oil to the engine when needed. Drive mode. The drive mode selector is the main scenario control, and here are a few of the modes available. Push mode, used for qualifying. Race mode, standard race setting. Formation lap, used during the formation lap. Warm up, heats up the engine. B, the rotary TRQ control manages the engine torque. Brake balance, adjust the braking force applied to the front or rear brakes. These rotary switches are used to shift the brake balance forward or backward, helping to avoid oversteer, rear instability, and brake lockups. The rotary dial here labeled SPK controls spark ignition, while tour manages wastegate pressure and preset recovery programs labeled A, B, etc. Together with TRQ, it helps manage throttle response. This switch, according to Carlos Sainz, managed a sensor related to slick and intermediate tires on the Ferrari SF21 steering wheel. I believe it's the same here. Phase, used to communicate tire condition to the team, including the chosen tire type and the current state of the fitted tire. Engine power. This engine dial controls the maximum engine power depending on race conditions, and it can also be adjusted for various strategic reasons. Clutch. Most of you probably know how a clutch works. In F1 cars, the clutch is operated using the two paddles behind the steering wheel. Only one of them needs to be used to engage the clutch, and which one depends on how the driver turns the steering wheel. K1, overtake button. 10, 1+ buttons used to adjust the sensors on the car. We've reached the end of our video. Thank you for watching all the way through.